Should we just like, yeah, it's kind of blinding, isn't it?
Perfect.
No. Okay, fuck, it's not working.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks. Get out of your way.
Hold on, let me just spin this thing.
There you go.
I don't have anything to lean on anymore. What do you said? Choke. Refused now?
Choke.
Okay.
Refused, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I still like all those. I haven't. I guess Refused I've listened to recently. That one's definitely, like everyone will say, has stood the test of time.
I agree with that statement. Did you ever listen to Abananda? Do you remember them? Okay.
What are they called?
Abananda has got like a guitar player. It's kind of like the Bronx meets Refused. It was recorded like way back in the day, like right after Shape of Punk came out. But that's never mind. I was gonna ask, can you quickly run us through your influence progression, starting with
as a guitar player, or just what did I like?
General. I'm assuming that's kind of after a while they're kind of the same.
You want like the very beginning?
Yeah, sure.
Collective Soul was very.
Collective
very
Soul
beginning.
was first. No fucking way.
That was my first CD. They're self-titled.
Nice.
And then it went through all the like Big Shiny Tunes, all those bands.
All the much bands.
Yeah. And then, I guess first punk rock kind of stuff would have probably been NoFX, Propaganda, the Fat Records band,
Anti-Flag. Gob.
Yeah, all those. Gob was a big one. Anti-Flag, not so much. Tim was the big Anti-Flag guy. And then, fuck, I don't know. And well, I guess Fat and Epitaph were at the same time.
Yeah.
All those bands. I remember hearing Refused on Epitaph Punkorama and hating it.
And that was the soft song. It was Summer Holidays versus Punk Routine, and I bought the CD, and I'm like, it's all heavy and shit.
Yeah.
So I scratched the back of it, took it back, and got Lagwagon trashed.
That's a great album too.
I feel horrible.
But yeah, then you end up loving it, or I ended up loving it. And,
Yeah, it just took some time.
Man, it's so long ago. I don't know the exact progression, but
Well, I can tell you a little bit after that. Then we got into metallic hardcore, like Hope's Fall and shit, and Poison the Well.
yeah,
And I remember you specifically getting me into Coheed and Cambria.
I still love Coheed.
Yeah, I download all their new albums, and like 3 songs are good, the rest of it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I like the Ascension, the double disc.
Yeah, Ascension, Descension.
One of them I like better than the other, but
yeah, one of them had like 3 really fucking good songs.
yeah,
But they'll never beat Everything Evil and The Crowing for me.
yeah, that was like their heyday.
Yeah. They changed members and shit, so.
Coheed, yeah, that's one that we always talk about because this last album cycle for us, we didn't do any support touring, like opening or whatever, and we thought that has really hurt us because all we did is headline and therefore not get any new fans, kind of thing. So Coheed is the one we always have to write out lists for our booking agent because they'll be like, well, who do you want to tour? Then Coheed is always at the top. Thrice would have been up there as well, which is a historic band.
Yep. I was gonna say, yeah, that definitely influenced you, I'm sure.
That one's still like I saw that the Thrice is coming back in whatever 2015, I think.
Oh, really? They went downhill over the past.
I started to like that. I didn't Major Minor. I wasn't crazy about.
I didn't hate it. I just Illusion of Safety is the greatest.
Yeah.
I just love that album.
But it has that nostalgic kind of.
It totally does. If that came out now, I'd be like, it's pretty alright.
You ordered that from Interpunk for me, and I wasn't sure if I even really wanted the CD. I liked that one song they released, and I was like, oh fuck, I'll take it. And then it became my absolute favorite, and still one of them.
I remember also from Interpunk purchases, I bought 5 copies of the used.
Yeah.
First one because everyone wanted one. I'm sure you were in
that. I have
collective bunch.
Well, I don't have my collection anymore. You've been good and kept yours.
Yeah, I tossed it all on hard drives.
But do you still have the physical CDs?
No, most of them I've sold. Like I still have like 200, but they were mostly the out of print stuff that like level plane bands and stuff like that. But no, a lot of the old stuff I've sold. I still Poison the Well. Still Hope Fall.
Yeah. On CD.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're more interested in vinyl now, I guess.
Yeah, but I like CDs better because I can play them in the car. Although that's going out the window.
I was gonna say, yeah, if you get a car.
The truck I have right now has no.
No. Because why would it? There aren't many.
CDs are sick. That's why.
No, they are.
Okay, so I remember you were basically into the mathy metallic hardcore, but then you switched to metal when you went on tour with Dragon Force. They not switched to you went from like the punk spectrum to more of the metal spectrum, at least from what I saw.
Yeah, I think I like experimented with it. Still,
not you.
There he is.
Oh, what's one of the guys who's supposed to be coming? Hey, Steve, I'm here. Okay.
Fuck you.
He's on the list.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
to say you're on the list.
I don't have. I just lost my. I'm in roaming again. Literally, it's like in out.
Yeah. I wasn't getting reception here today either.
Okay, so anyway, back to you went from you just kind of you leaned more to the metal direction from what I could tell from the Dragon Force tour.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like we went through a big fantasy metal phase.
Fantasy metal,
and that's they
apt.
nailed that genre. Just because we loved the like theatrics of it all and the insane playing. I think we were like into that kind of thing for a while. Not to say that I don't. Like I would enjoy putting on a Dragon Force CD still now, but it's more of it's kind of like I don't want to call it a joke because that's not fair, but it's like you got to be in the right mood.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, like Rhodey was a big like writing like his lyrics and stuff from like the radio show thing they used to do with this Star Wars. What was it?
Space Wars.
Space Wars. Yeah, very theatrical and everything. So it makes sense that he would gravitate towards those lyrics. I would think.
Yeah. Slaying dragons and that kind of thing.
Yes.
I never really got into metal. A lot of the other guys were really into metal. I kind of stayed. If it was guitar oriented, then I'd like it. But if it was just like, you know, Metallica or Megadeth or something like that, it's never been my cup of tea. Not that I don't have a lot of respect for it and that the huge amount of fans and all that stuff, but I just never got into it.
Yeah, only so much can tickle your fancy. There's no point in trying to say like, yeah.
But it's still like I come back to like punk and hardcore and especially like the anthemic punk. Like nowadays, like this fast kind of skate punk, I'm like really into it.
Oh, I was just gonna ask you what your current influences kind of are.
Well, I'm biased because we're doing a book for them, but we're doing a book for Wilhelm Scream.
Oh yeah,
and they're just fuck. We toured with them when we were really young and like kind of standoffish, and I kind of regret, not that I was mean to anyone, but we just didn't get along for whatever reason, and I don't know why. I think we were all like too young or something. But anyway, it was nice of them to be like, yeah, well, we want to do a book, and then I really started listening to their last CD, which is just
when did the last CD come out?
I think it came out. It's almost 2 years ago.
Oh, so it's pretty new.
It's
been around for a long time.
Yeah, they're working. I don't know if they're working on another one now or not. But yeah, it's really good, and it's just like it hits all the points. Like I think I explained it in an interview, or I did a Reddit AMA, and I said that a Wilhelm Scream do and always have done what my 18-year-old self and 28-year-old self would agree on. And on every level.
That's awesome.
So it's just like, yeah, they do it really tastefully. So like, there's some kind of funny skate punk when I think about like. I won't name names, but some of it's like didn't stand up, whereas theirs is really well thought out.
All right. Is there anyone else that's influencing you nowadays?
Rhodey was talking about, and I agree. He's like listening to the Strike Anywhere album,
nice.
the big one for us, which was
Changes the Sound.
Yes, black and white cover.
Yeah.
So he's really. It's just funny how like
album.
all of us are coming back to like our favorite albums, or at least our favorite bands of the time that do that style really well. And that Strike Anywhere is another band we toured with, and just it's weird to think about.
Yeah, that's crazy because I still remember like us sitting in the basement like playing N64 and just like jamming those bands.
To Strike Anywhere, yeah, I would like
Death by Stereo, Propaganda, all those stuff. And now you
and tour with all of them.
Yeah, that's insane.
Really
that
weird.
blows my mind. Still, yeah. I'm sure you have every once in a while. You're like, oh, that's pretty crazy.
Okay, so Propaganda and Strike Anywhere were on the same tour, and it went Strike Anywhere, us, Propaganda. So to be sandwiched in between these two bands in Europe, sharing a bus, it was just like, and so that was bizarre enough. But I remember my brother Spencer usually stays out of the music thing. Like he's have this total support, but he kind of just does his own thing, and we talk about it, and whatever. But he's never at shows or anything. And he did merch for us on that tour, so it was just I was like, all these worlds are colliding. It was bizarre, man. I don't even
Have a time warp.
Yeah. I don't think I acted like myself, because it's just bizarre. Yeah.
So, moving forward from those influences, what do you like? Are you guys writing? What's your plan? What do you?
We just started to write. We don't really know what the plan is, because we're lucky now. We're pretty much free agents, so to speak. So, and we were kind of last time, but there's still a lot of loose ends that we had to tie up with contracts and all that stuff.
Right.
So
I remember.
So not so into signing any contracts ever again, but yeah, just they last so long, and not that we're on really bad terms with everyone. It's just like never sign a 3-album contract. 3 albums for us is 10 years. You know, it's like never do that. So it's exciting because it's like we could, you know, write a song tomorrow, finish a song tomorrow, record it, and put it up for $1 or something. It's like something we've never been able to do.
Yeah.
If you do that on a record contract, they'd say, first of all, no, and or give us all the money from it. It's just like we've never been able to write stuff and put it out quickly without overthinking it and doing this big album thing that like we'll still do, I hope. But it's like when you hear one of our albums, it's like it's been thought to shit over a year or something, and it's just like it comes out and you're like, I would have done that differently, would have done this differently. So it's cool because it's a body of work, but I love the idea of just being able to really like this is what we feel like our band is right now, and release it for better or for worse. It's like we didn't overthink this and fine tune it. It's like this is what we wrote, we recorded it, and here you go.
This is us raw.
Yeah, or a couple songs at a time or something. You know,
But you can do both now, really. You could do like the full length, and then with all your other stuff, you could just be like, oh, here's a single, or
that would
whatever.
be the plan. It takes us a long time to write songs, so that would be hard for us. But the idea would be to concurrently work on an album and like little blasts of whatever singles or 7-inch or whatever it could be. That's the plan.
All right, cool. Do you have there's no tentative stuff? 2016, 2017. Not this year.
Single stuff, definitely this year.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Oh yeah, like we have a couple songs that are almost done, and I honestly want to just go, let's fucking record, let's finish them, record them, and put them out.
That'd be insane.
If people like it, great. If they hate it, great, because it's showing you, our fans or whatever, whoever listens, it's showing you who we are right now.
Yeah.
Rather than like, this is who we are behind 4,000 hours of studio time and production and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like you got more creative control for being more
for
mature
better or
than,
for worse, right?
Yeah, when you were like 17, you probably had a lot of creative control, but you're like, ah! You didn't
Yeah.
know what you're doing. But now,
You know what that sounded like. Hopefully no one else ever does.
I'll be putting it up. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I can't stop you.
All right, was there anything else that you want to say? Because we'll stop it there.
Zagama Beach.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah. That's it.
Thanks, dude.